Now you are taking on, this is the long-awaited rematch to take on John Lineker. Obviously, that fight back in October was very controversial the way that it ended. It was so this is a big rematch for you. You're fighting him on February 10th. How are you feeling going into this rematch?
Feeling really good, this is the first rematch of my career. Even though kickboxing, I have never like rematched anybody else, but I'm feeling really good. I think there's a great opportunity for me, to be able to do this fight again and to perform even better than I did on the first time.
Yeah, in that first fight, obviously it ended in a no contest. There was a low knee that that hit Lineker. It was a low blow, and he was unable to continue. Obviously, you have feelings about how that fight ended. How do you see this fight playing out this time?
Yeah, like the last fight didn't end as I expected, but it's all in the past now. There's nothing I can do. All I can do moving forward is keep focus on the rematch and keep it preparing, see where I did wrong on the last fight, see the mistakes, see where I can improve, and come into this fight and show that I'm an even better fighter than I show on that fight. So all the focus now is to perform even better than I performed on the first fight and to knock him out.
You're obviously, a lot of people feel like you were winning that fight. You were winning that fight the first time around. Um, Is that something that you have been able to put into the back of your mind, like, have put away, or is that still something that bothers you when you think about this fight? Do you feel like you shouldn't even, like, have to take this fight? Because, obviously in that first fight, he missed weight, which means he was not eligible to win the belt. So only you were. So there was a lot more on the line for you than there was for him. Is that something that you have to put out of the back of your mind, or is it something that still kind of motivates you for the fight?
I think after the fight, it took me a while to just don't care about it. Of course, I
Yeah.
was always like, when it comes back to my mind, everything playing out, and then I start to get like really like angry, and then I want to like smash him, in my brain, like, I'm so angry with this guy, but eventually, as on the past, like I said, we cannot change the past, so we just gotta move forward and see what is in front of me now. What happens on the past, it doesn't really matter anymore. It doesn't matter if I was winning, it doesn't matter if I was losing, because what matters is the decision on the end, and you cannot change that. So I cannot change all what is gone now. What I can do is focus on what is in front of me and perform even better than I did on the first fight.
You performed really well in that fight. I mean, it wasn't looking good for him before that no contest was ruled. I know you've spoken on it, and I know you're speaking on it now. He mentioned, just to go back to it really quick, he mentioned that the pain was so bad he couldn't continue, that it broke his cup, that it was affecting his breathing. Have you come to learn to accept that excuse, or do you still feel like you did say that he took the easy way out. Do you still feel that way?
Man, I've been dropping guys with body knees for a long time, so I'm pretty sure he was feeling pain,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure it was from the low blow, because everybody saw the first knee was clear, and I see many people in the gym with breathe when I hit them with that knee, so I'm pretty confident that that knee hurt him. He was throwing up, and he's probably still on the back of his mind, then
Yeah.
he's still on the mind. So, but like I can't change anything, like I can give you my thoughts. If he was winning the fight, he would come back from the low blow, yeah, 100% he would, but he was losing, and it made sense for him to have a second fight with me, and now it's my job to make he regret that decision, so come for this fight. I want to perform even better. I want to hurt him even more than I did on the first fight. So after this rematch, he's not gonna want to fight me never in his life anymore.
So are you gonna? Is it something though that changes your game plan? Like, because you landed a knee to the body right before the. If I remember the fight correctly, you landed a knee to the body right before the low blow. Uh, are you gonna be watching your knees in this fight at all? Are you gonna, or is that you can't change your strategy? Is it something that you're gonna, maybe not throw as many, or are you just not gonna change your strategy because of it?
No, no, like for every fight, it's the same thing. I know I don't change my style. It doesn't really matter what my opponents bring. I'm always
Right.
very confident of my skills. So I don't have to change anything. I just have to keep doing everything better. I think the only one of the mistakes that was obviously for me on the fight was just that I was rushing too much. I just wanted to finish the fight really fast, and I ended up rushing a little bit, and I give him opportunity to use some takedowns. So I think I just gotta be more patient. I'm a better fighter. I have more skills. I have more speed. I have more power. So I just need to be patient and be ready to take him out of there in any time.
What is your message to Lineker going into this fight?
Man, the talk is over for me. I have say what I wanted to say. We all know, we all saw what happened on the first fight, and then I just can't wait to be with him again inside of the cage. I don't think I performed on my full potential on the fight, and I can't wait to be inside of the cage and to be able to knock him out again. It's gonna be amazing.
Are you predicting a knockout?
100%.
That's how you. What round? Do you got a round yet? Or are you not sure?
um I always say first rounds. That's my but this time I want to be patient, so
Right.
I'm gonna out of there. You can be sure of that. It doesn't really matter. I have 5 rounds. I got 25 minutes to take him
Yeah.
out of there. I need that much of time, but you can be sure there's gonna be a knockout.